Hello, how you all doing? We thought we'd bring you out today. There she is. Hello. Hello. We brought you to one of our favourite shops, camping and general in Canvey Island. I know a few of you know this place. And also, I'm going to explain to you why I'm doing the last ever reviews you'll ever see on this channel. I'll explain to you that in a little while. Because I ain't happy. When I'm not happy, it's not a pleasant sight. Anyway, let's go and have a look in here. Let's go and spend some dosh. This has been here for years. There used to be one on the A127 going at the south end as well, but that one's closed and they've brought everything here. But this is a flipping huge camping shop on Canvey Island, on the island. A chap there's the boss. I just asked if I can do some video in here. This old mustard girl, you got this coat in here, didn't you?
I did get this coat in here.
She got that coat in here, so I thought I'd show you around here. We all like a bit of camping stuff, don't we? So they sell coal, wood and all that sort of stuff here. Barbecues, the flipping lot. Got some kiddie toys in here as well now. Let's show you around. It's all the stuff to keep your kids interested when you go on holiday. Flexi-light starter kit. Now sometimes they have a sale in here and it's mustard the sale, really flipping cheap. We've got loads of cheap stuff in here. There you go, kettle or a toaster. But it's absolutely flipping huge. Oh, I might get one of them sails to go outside my back door. That's good, isn't it? All your clean equipment, maps. There's all your bits and bobs for your van. All the stuff that you want that you never knew you needed. I'm bound to buy something in here. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. Flat hoses, flat food grade hoses. And that's what I use. Don't keep mine on a reel though. I just find reels are a pain. Wrapping things back up, so I leave mine. I'd never put my electric cable on a reel. I always have mine wrapped up in a bag, and then when I get it out I just throw it out like a length of rope. Now if you're pulling a lot of amps through an electric cable, it can get hot, and apparently there was a motorhome that went up in flames not that long ago because it had a coiled up cable stuck outside their van, underneath the van. Caught fire, caught the van on fire, totally destroyed a 2024 van. Whether it was that or not, I don't know, but that was the conspiracy theory behind it. Let's have a look around here. What are you after? Oh no. You don't need purple string.
It's good for propane.
God's sake. Bundles of stuff. This is where I get my dog calls from to connect him. Oh, I can't say her anywhere, can you? Avid text. They've had a big move round in here. Every now and then they have a big shift round. More shelving in here. As I say, it's massive. And they've got a huge tent section out the back. They've even got roof boxes up there and inflatable kayaks.
We got our awning from here, didn't we?
We did get our awning from here. Now, we bought our awning from here because... And we was in Scotland, right? We was in Scotland and we was up there for when we was up there for about 7 months. And I said to Sammy, we were going to stay in a few places for longer than a week, so it'd be nice to have an awning. So we bought, I think it's a camper pump-up awning, it was. Inflatable awning. And the cheapest place I could find it in the UK was here. And the shipping was really reasonable, if not free. So, we was in Scotland, and I bought a flipping awning from Campton General in Canvey Island, 20 minutes from my house, and had them ship it all the way to Scotland to Dalreddy campsite, and I put it up there. It's insane, isn't it? Couldn't find anywhere down up in the Midlands or anywhere that did it as cheap as here. It's well good. What else we got? Oh, I do like a bit of glue. I missed the glue in the van. Oh, there's so much stuff here. I never used to do these. How much is that? $8.99. That's well cheap. These mats are the only mats I've found that won't slide around in the van, because they've got them real big knobbles on the back and they stay in place. My ones are grey though, and they've got no grey ones or black ones here, but they are flipping brilliant for in the van. Big knobbles on the bottom like football studs. I never used to do them. So there's all your melamine plates and that all around here. There we go, up here. All your plates and bowls, all your glasses and cups. There's flipping loads of them here. Got loads more stuff in here now. Now I don't tend to use melamine. I don't like it. I use plastic in the van.
That tells you there's a warning now.
There we go, what's that say? Oh, there we go. Right, so melamine mugs have only got a heat rating of 70 degrees. So what can happen is when you pour boiling water into the bottom of it, once it starts to fracture after time, you'll end up with the bottom booming out your cup and ending up with a lap of flipping hot tea. Trust me, because she did it. That's why we use proper cups and we use plastic cups in the van. There you go. So your toilet blue and that. Oh, flipping hell. Somebody wants that all-in-one flipping
Children.
body suit. I reckon you're getting that. Look at that. Look like a freaking Teletubby. 24 quid. That's well good, isn't it? Yeah, obviously, these are all your sleeping bags. They do hammocks in here as well now. Oh, mate. Loads of flipping stuff. Right, I want to have a look over here. So we toilets. Electric coolers. Heaters. I've got one of these. Indoors, a smaller one than that. Use it for my Dutch oven. They do toilet refresh kits in here as well. How much are they in here? 169 quid for that one. Happy days. And these are all your water rollers and all your water gear. So it's pretty well set up and set out. So everything that you want for water will all be over here. That looks handy. Look at that. It's a flattened folding watering can. That'd be handy for the old van, wouldn't it? You can never have enough of these for clipping these on. Clipping your hose onto a tap in a campsite. You will eventually leave one at a campsite. So Sammy's just got to get me a basket because my arms are getting in full. Now this is flipping brilliant. I've never seen one of these before. Collapsible watering can. Sometimes you can't fill up your van with a hose, so you need a little watering can. I've got a watering can. This was old Mark from the Northerners on tour. That's his little tip with a watering can, but that's a folding one. A bladder with a spout in it. That's flipping brilliant idea, isn't it? Definitely having that. So these are all your air beds and your sleeping bags. Thanks, darling. Your eskies, as they call them in Australia. Cool boxes. They've got so much more stuff in here now than they used to. Getting ready for the season, obviously. Ground sheets, carpets, tables, all your chairs. As I say, this is your sort of one-stop camping shop. You could come and kick yourself in here, out in here with clothing. There's a clothing section over there. There's just so much flipping stuff in here. All your chairs. Blimey. I've got one of these that comes apart. That's like a one that's all fitted together, 109 quid. Mine was a bit more than that. Designed to go in a BMW's side pannier. Sup boards, stand-up boards. I never used to do them in here either. As I say, I've been in here for about... When was the last time we come in here? Quite a while ago. Storage boxes. Loads of stuff. Let's go and have a look at the clothing, then we'll go around the tents. So this is the clothing section. Quite obviously. I do work clothing in here. I used to get all my t-shirts and stuff from work in here. All my high-vis stuff. Because our stuff was crap. That's when I weren't wearing a shirt and a tie. All your work boots. Your big coats. There's a doggy bit. Oh, there's a dog cuddling vest here. We was going to get him one of them, weren't we?
We were, yeah. I don't know how they work though.
Ah, there's a little Chico size one. You wet it.
Oh, do you?
These ones do. You wet these ones. Some of these have got a gel in. But these ones you wet. And then they're cool, the breeze going over them keeps them cold. Keeps them cool. It's good, isn't it?
There's bigger ones there.
Rucksacks over the back there.
Look at that coat.
Look at that colour. Oh my god, look at that one.
No.
Right up your street. It's your colour, isn't it?
It is.
It's one for me there, look. I look nice in that, wouldn't I? Your walking boots. Over here's your rucksacks. Now these are sort of plates I use in a van. This material. And this sort of cup. $3.99. Life Venture. I think, personally, they're much nicer than the melamine ones. Much better for you. If you want to start up bowls, not many places do that, I'm telling you. And this is starting to fill up a bit. This is your sale corner. More sleeping bags and kit mats over there. Changing rooms. Massive rucksack. Taking that to the tents now. There's all your barbecue stuff. Your Cadaks and all sorts of stuff in there. There's all your Cadak stuff. Ooh, that's a nice big dish. Ooh, like that. I haven't got one of them. I wonder if they do them separately. Camping gas ones. Yeah. I like that one though. Don't know if they do them separately. Camping gas. Oh, here we go. Pizza sets. Warmer pan. Roasting pan. That could be it, couldn't it? Paella pan. Ah, I think it's a giant paella pan. I've got a paella pan. Loads of stuff. As usually, you're searching around and you don't know what you want and you can't find it anywhere. I'll just come here. I've been coming into here flipping years. Donkey's years. This camping shop has been here since I was a kid, probably before that. So it's been here for over 50 years. There's all your little folding tables and that. All your little folding kitchens, field kitchens. More hoses. Oh God, Scared me. And the toilets here are legendary. That's a pink one. It's proper old school. Proper like 1950s, 60s toilets. And there's the gents. Blue, all tiled. And they're always spotless. So if you come here, don't worry about a toilet. So this is a tent area. You've got toilet tents and small tents up there. But the tents in here. Oh, Connor wants one of these. My son wants one of these. I'll have to send him one. He wants one to go on the top of his Cougar. They are well good, aren't they?
I like the little bit that comes out.
1,399 quid. That is pucker. I still have my Land Rover. I'd have one of them. Well, I've still got my Land Rover, but it's off the road. That's well cool. I like that one. It's got all the mattress in it and everything. They used to do them in here that were electric. You press the button and it pops up. What's round here? Another one now. That looks like one two little kiddies can go in.
These ones have got controls in them.
Oh, are they the electric ones?
Yeah.
Right, okay. So you press a button on it and it goes up and down. I like this one. Look at that, look. That's got a massive thick mattress on that. Look how thick that is.
You've got a boot bag.
Yeah, put your boots in there, get in there and have a kip. Flipping lovely. I like them. Connor would like them. So there's all your family tents, all your glamping tents. I mean, $299.99 for a Coleman tent. Alright. Kid, parents, kid. Couldn't you have a lovely holiday in that? That's good, isn't it?
That's right.
For 300 quid. And this one is 199 quid. Look at that. Big in a tent. You cannot beat camping. I mean, even if you use it a couple of times during the year for 199 quid, you cannot flipping go wrong, can you? That one's flipping massive. They're doing deals in here, look.
That's an air one and that's a pole one.
That's a pole one, so that's this one on show. There we go. So this one, 299 quid. You've got this massive awning, this huge floor space, and two big inner tent, like an inner tent that goes in, clips in, with two separated tents in there, with a wall in the middle. How much was this? 299 quid.
You also get,
P&L.
you also get a tent, an awning cleaner and protector.
And you get that free when you buy that tent. Can't go wrong with that, can you? And these are all camper awnings. Now, I've got a big online shop as well, so they do sell online. There's another one here. This is on show. How much is that one? Special, $699.99. This one. This is even flipping bigger than that one, I think. This has got three in. No, it's about the same size, but that's got 3 compartments in that one. That's well good. There's Coleman tents. Coleman's good. How much is this one? Total package, 799 quid. And 799, and it's an inflatable one.
Yeah,
Blackout bedrooms. Bloody hell, that's well smart, isn't it?
It's not, I like it in here.
This is nice. This feels nice. And all you do is lay it out, plug your pump in, and up it goes.
Cat flap.
Yeah, got a little cat flap, look. That is well good. There you go, you see it here, $799.99. for the carpet footprint package. And these are all camper tents here, look, awning tents and stuff like that, all over there. They've got a big warehouse out the back. We're coming up to sort of the caravan stuff now. All the awnings. Look at that, it's flipping huge, isn't it? Could live in that. Let's go and have a look through here. 399 quid for an air tent. That's a Coleman's as well. That is nice. That is well nice. Look at that. Big sleeping area. Place to put your stuff. 399 quid. Flipping hell, mate. That's well cheap. Kitchen utility tent. And come on, you old girl. These are all your gazebos down here. And some caravan awnings. But you can see how big this place is. It's huge. And then through that bit are your motorhome awnings and your caravan awnings. Let's go and have a look over there. Then you've got all this lot. What's this? Telltale. Never heard of them. This one's up. It's a show awning, show model. And contains a free roof lining. 1,199 quid. Full warranty supplied. An inflatable, flipping massive caravan awning. That is good value, isn't it? Because these things ain't cheap. All individually shut off, so you can obviously undo that little valve there, take that valve off and change one of them if you need to. Same there. And you can inflate or deflate separate parts of it, so you put it up and down. Now windbreak. They do flipping awnings as well now. Bloody hell. Motorhome awning. There we go. Got that backdrop in there, so it looks like it's on a motorhome. That's quite nice. I like that idea with a little shelf around the top. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Oh, we do love a camping shot, don't we? It's well good. What's that?
Pop up into. Have you only got someone coming to stay?
Ah, yeah. Look at this, look. Pop up 2-berth inner tent. So if you've got someone coming to stay, or you've got kids with you or something, you've got your awning, bit of privacy. That all rolls up in one of them things where you pop it out and you can never get it back in again. Happy days. Some massive awnings here, look at that one. Yeah, so I'll put the website details below this video so you can have a little look. We do like our camping stuff, don't we? I mean, size of that. You could literally live in that, and that's an inflatable one as well. And that one, Jesus. That's big, isn't it?
That craft stuff would be inside mine then.
Nope. Let's get out of here. So as it says on the stairs, these are pretty much a camper van and motorhoming awnings up here, and all your bits and pieces. So your roof linings, your flooring and all that sort of stuff. But they've got stuff crammed everywhere. There's loads of flipping stuff in here.
Oh, look at that.
That's pretty good, isn't it? 144 quid. Oh, I like that as well. Look at that. Like a little foldable awning. Not seen one like that before. That's good, isn't it? I bet that folds up quite small as well. How much is that? 179 quid. That'd be ideal for outside your motorhome or outside your caravan in the summertime. That's
on the beach.
You can carry it. That's a nice one, I like that. It's a big canvas awning on that. It's like a safari tent looking thing, isn't it, that? But these are all for your camper vans, these ones. Oh, it's getting a bit dark up here, I'm getting scared. Little pop-up boot shelters for 21 quid. I say, plenty of stock in here. And this is a minute pinch of it. They've got a big warehouse out the back. Yeah, I just thought I'd give you an idea. Oh, there you go. Insta-shade. That's how big it folds down into that box. There's my size 9. So it all collapses in. I like that. That's flipping well good. 10% off this one. This one's 199 quid for some reason. Yeah, it must be a different make. There's another one now. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but it's absolutely trolleying down outside. Absolutely pilling down with rain. Oh, that was scary. Yeah, so I've got to get home and do a bike review, and I'm doing this. Well, there's a bit of a story to this, so I'll probably tell you that later. But it's pilling down rain. How much has it rained this year? I've been flipping ill for 2 weeks at the beginning of the year. Grandson popped out. I want to see as much of him as possible. Wedding, seeing all my family. Then we've got to get away again, and we've been away already. So I'll tell you about this bike, and it's going to be the last one I ever do. I've got 2 things to review. One's really good, one's a bike. But I'm going to do that in my kitchen. I don't do anything by halves, me. Look at that. Why can't you do your bike reviews quicker? This is what flipping England's like. Look at it. We've had this for flipping months, haven't we, this weather? Absolutely tragic. Oh, you got a hood. You gonna go and bring your car around to open it up? No, not really. I wouldn't know how to do that. There we go. I was going to say happy flipping days. So there we are, Camping General. Loads of stuff. Good online presents. And I'll stick the information below for that. Oh, and there's a calf there, and that's mutts there. Lovely calf. Really nice calf. Right, let's go home. Right, we're back. We're back from Camping General. It's still flipping raining. This country, it just never stops flipping raining, does it? So, I thought I'd show you this bike and tell you the story. I want to tell you a story. But anyway, firstly, I'll show you this flipping. This is brilliant. This here, let's get round here, is that watering can. That is absolutely brilliant. It's fully sealed when you have this up. It's 6 litres, so if you're somewhere where you can't fill your motorhome up and all you can find is like a sink and a tap, you can use this to stick some water in your motorhome, and it sits flat. But you can see, bulges right out. 6 litres. I mean, I don't know how long it's going to last, so I'm going to test it out. But we're going to take this away on our next trip, on our big trip coming up, and use this to get me out of trouble if we need some water in the van. That's pretty flipping cool, isn't it? I think it was about 16 quid, but that's going to fold flat in the cupboard where I keep all my water equipment and my electric stuff. And yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it? I've never seen one of them before. And I've been in a lot of flipping camping shops, let me tell you that. Right, so e-bikes. This is the first, only and last e-bike I'm going to do on this channel. Promise you that. I've got one other thing I'm going to review, which is a wildlife watching thing, and it is flipping really good. I've had it set up in my kitchen. Now, I'm not one of those people. I don't really want to start getting into putting things together, showing you, telling you they're good. I want to test things out first. And that's what I told these people with this bike. Now, this is a Hitway BK10 bike, and it is built like a tank. Absolutely built like a tank. And I'm going to show you how it goes together. Obviously, I'll put this together already, but I'm going to show you how it all goes together. It doesn't take long. It's simple. I did it. So it must be simple. No, I'm only joking. I used to stick robots together and stuff like that at work. So I'm quite able to stick a bike together. The only thing I will say is the brakes are quite difficult and tricky to set up. Now, I've set it up as much as I can, but I'm going to take it to the bike shop to get them to do it properly, because this one's going somewhere. I'll tell you about that later. So that's the Hitway, and I've just got a My Rider in to show you the size difference. There's a My Rider. Very small. Look at the size of the difference of the wheels. Small, light and compact. Where this thing is huge and heavy. So as I'm talking, I'm going to put a video up, a little bit of video clip of what it looks like when it comes. It's in quite a big box, and it is heavy. This thing is heavy. Now, when they said they was going to send it to me, Hitway, I said, yeah, that'd be good. I could use that in my motorhome. However, I wouldn't want to put that in my motorhome. It is massive and really heavy. And I'm quite a strong bloke. Also, it's for the larger rider. Now, Sammy struggles to ride this. I've got a seat right up on that My Rider, but she struggles to ride this because it's really, really tall. Now, you have to put the pedals on. They come handed, but you'll need a 15mm spanner to do that. Also, they fold, so you can push them in and they flip up into that folded position. It's got a chain guard there to protect your drive cog, which is a good feature. A stand. It's got a 250 watt motor on the back. Disc brakes, which, as I said, they're quite difficult to get them right. Disc brakes front and back. It comes with built-in lights that you can switch on with a control panel. Folding handlebars. It's all quick release clips, so this pulls out, that unclips, and then the bike will fold in half. It's very solid clipping. The 7-speed Shimano gears on the old rear derailleur. You have to fit the front mudguard. Back one comes fitted, and it's got this solid bike rack on the back for you to put your whatever equipment. Now, I wanted to do this on a nice day. My plan was I wanted to do this on a nice day, which we haven't had since flipping Christmas, pretty much. Take it out, put my camera equipment on the back, and go out for the day on it. Show you how it all goes together, then get you out. Now, when they contacted me for this bike, they said, would you like to test the bike? And I was like, not too sure. I will do, but you're going to have to wait till I come home. However, I've got a forwarding address that someone will be at. So, I had it sent to my parents' house. And the delivery driver, dropped it at the door to my dad and said, there's your son's package. And my dad had to get in the garage. Now, he struggled, bearing in mind my dad's 78. He could just about move this. He's a big, strong geezer still, but he struggled to move this on his own. And it took me and him to get it. I had to take it out of the box and get it in the back of my car, because you can't manoeuvre it while you're holding it to get it in a car. It's just hard to do. So I'll show you where it goes together. Now, firstly, you get the handlebar, the headset stem, separate. The handlebars, this part here that are all wired in, folds down and flaps down and is cable tied to the frame. The handlebars go on with a quick release clip, which is good, and the handlebars are actually fitted to this quick release clip. You can't do it one-handed. You have to push this towards the front of the bike, and then the handlebars fold down to there, so you can fold the whole thing flat. Now, this comes with an Allen key set. It comes with all the stuff you need to put it together, apart from the 15mm spanner that you need to put the pedals on with. Okay, the Allen key goes in there, you tighten the Allen key up, and as you see, it sits there at about 5 o'clock that way, so the handlebars fold in flat to the bike. Then the seat also fits to here. Now I've put, this is for my dog. I'm going to take Raven out on this as well for a little ride. And this has a stem on there that I can attach his lead to. But the seat is on a quick release clip too. And that goes up and down. Now that is the lowest that seat will go. To there. And I'll get Sammy to sit on it a minute to show you how tall it is. She's 5'2". You get a pump with it, which is quite good. You also get a bell. There's the Allen key set, which is pretty good. It's quite a comprehensive Allen key set and little toolkit you can put in the back. It's got a 15mm spanner there that you can use to do that, but I used the proper spanner to get a bit more leverage on it. So it's got everything in the box you need to put it together. It's also got a bag of reflectors for the wheels. And there's a little bell. By law, I think in the UK they have to sell a bike with a bell, and then the rest are just like little plastic covers to go over your wheel nuts, like so. Like this. So the seat has to go on. It's got a really nice, comfortable seat. But as you can see, it's an aluminium alloy frame. Lovely welding on it. I used to be a welder, and this is really nicely welded together. Really nice. And it's got this carry handle here. So that's a carry handle you can lift it up with. Here's your electric where you plug it in. Now you can plug the battery in while the bike's still together like so. In there. And underneath here is a key. See that? There's a key. And that switches the bike off, so you can't electrically operate it with the key out, which I thought was a really good feature. So to fold the bike in half, you undo that clip, fold the pedal down, and that's nice and loose. That the My Rider ones are a bit of a git to do up, and then open the bike up. Try and do this one-handed, bear with me, and then you can fold the bike in half. As I said, it's still quite bulky when folded in half, and then you use the key. You unlock the key under here, and then you can pull the battery out, take the battery out to charge it out. I put the handlebars back together, so you have to pull this towards the front of the bike and then lock the handlebars in like that. Okay, and you can do the tension up on that because there's a nut on the other side. But as bikes go, it's very heavy. As you can see, the size of the frame set to the size of the wheels and the actual box section of the bike, it's quite heavy. But all in all, it's a nice bike. Now, I've only ridden this a couple of times, and I'll tell you why now. So as I said, I don't like doing throwaway items. I like to test things out when I get them, and I haven't fully tested this yet. All I've done is put it together and been out for a couple of rides on it. So I've had this bike. So my dad got the bike. Go back to your original story, JP. My dad got the bike when they said they wanted me to have it, and I said I won't be able to do a review or anything to it till after Christmas. Well, after Christmas, got my grandson being born, I've got a wedding and a party, so don't expect anything till after Christmas. So then, after Christmas, as you all well know, I ended up virused up. So we was knackered in bed for 2 weeks, and then after that, after we got better, I was like, got to go away. So anyway, we went away. So then I start getting hassled off the company. When are you going to do it? When are you going to do it? When are you going to do it? I said, I'm going to test it first. Not telling my subscribers, after putting a bike together and riding up the road, that they should go and buy one. Because I haven't fully tested it. Anyway, they went away for a little while. And then I got another email saying, You've had the bike 6 months, you haven't done it. We're going to start leaving snotty comments on your videos. I was like, oh really? You're threatening me? I don't think so. I've had this bike so far to this date, because I went and picked it up in December, just in the new year. So I've had this bike 5-6 weeks. How can you test something out like this in 5-6 weeks in the UK when it's pilling down the rain all the time? Anyway, so I said I'd do it, but I'm going to do it in 2 parts, because otherwise bike reviews are boring. No, let's face it, reviews are boring. Not many people watch reviews on people's channels. The views always go down. So I wanted to put it all together and go out birding and take the dog out on it and do this nice video. But I'm not doing it now. I'm doing it like this. So there's my lovely assistant. Now that seat is fully down. Sammy's 5'2". About an average woman's height in the UK. You get taller, you get smaller, don't you? Yeah. But around 5 to 5.5 foot. And it's very tall. Once she sits on that seat, neither of her feet are on the floor. You ain't going to do it. And that seat is fully down. So bear that in mind.
I'm on tiptoe on this.
Just, yeah, and you're still not fully on the seat. And also, up off it, darling. If you can. Come on, old girl. Try lifting it with that lifting handle.
Where's the lifting handle?
There, underneath the seat.
Nah, I'm not going to, No, I can't.
Sammy can't lift that off the ground.
That's...
Just about.
I'm just about to lift it, but I'm not going to
I'll put the weight of it up on the screen now. So yeah, well-made bike. Really well-made bike, I must admit. All the cables come on it. All you do is put the front wheel on, the front wheel mudguard, the handlebar through the headset. So you put the headset on, then you put the handlebars in, that are cable tied to the frame. You put the seat in, slots in, does up with a quick release, and the rest of it is fitted apart from the pedals, and you need them on a bike, don't you? But they're handed, and you'll need a 15mm spanner. However, there is one on the kit. You do get a very, very good kit with this, and a tyre pump. The tyres are not pumped up, and I was quite impressed with the tyre pump, because it looks a bit flimsy. Let me show you. It looks a bit flimsy and light, but it pumped them tyres up all right. I was impressed. And also, you get a lock with it, which is pretty much a deterrent. Pair of bolt croppers, you'll go through that. So if you wanted a better lock with it, you'd have to buy one. But it comes with one. So it comes with everything. Let's have a look here. What's it saying there? I didn't look at this. This bicycle is not designed for competition, jumping off, road stunt use. Bicycling can be hazardous. Please wear a safety helmet. Do not ride at night. Do not ride at night. Follow all local laws. Do not ride at night. It's got lights on it. Anyway, so it's a well-made bike, solid, flipping heavy. I wouldn't recommend it for any ladies under 5'2", because you ain't going to get on it. You need a hop-on block. But again, the brakes are really good when you get them set up properly. They're nicely positioned. This is all positioned. So to turn it on, I hate these things. Who else hates these? Sammy leaves all this gubbins on all of her stuff. As soon as I get something, I'll peel it off. So, one long push starts it off. So get the key in the right position. It can either be turned fully one way to take out and take the battery out, fully round the other way so you can take the key out and leave the battery locked into it so you can't operate the bike, or you can put it in the middle into a position and then turn the bike on. I've fully charged it up. So if you want to switch the lights on, you hold down the plus button and you get that little light symbol there, and then that puts the lights on. They're quite bright. This one doesn't act as a brake light, but it's quite bright. It's good, isn't it? I reckon that's going to hold a load of weight. Obviously, again, I didn't mention, it's got front suspension on it as well. So, it's got 3 mode settings. Level 1, assist. Level 2, assist. And level 3, high. It's legal UK legal, but you do get a really comprehensive handbook with it. If you hold the minus button down, that's wheel assist. So when you're pushing it, if you've got a heavy weight on it, or you want to push it up a hill, press that button and it goes, it takes off, which I just did. Okay, and to switch it off, it's got an odometer on here as well, which is cleared. Switch it off, you press the button, off it goes. Some Reagan and a drink. So all in all, it's a really well made bike. I quite like it, although it's flipping heavy, and even when folded up, you'll struggle to move it on your own and get it in and out of tight spaces. I wouldn't fancy putting this in my motorhome, just for the fact it'll clonk and bonk and then all my cupboards on the way out. But I'll definitely use it. I'm going to take it out and do an on-road review, but I'm going to go out with all my camera gear on it and I'm going to go and do some photography around the local area. I'll give it a good charge up and show you what it's like in a later video, a bit more interesting. So there you go, Hitway BK10. It's alright. Where would I say you'd use it? If I was going to buy one for a motorhome, I'd buy one like that, or if you look at the Northers on Tour, they've just got a couple of bikes and they're small, light. Take the batteries out of them things and they hardly weigh anything at all. Even with the battery out of this, it's still quite heavy. It is built like a flipping tank. You can either get it in the green, black and green, or black and orange. And it's got them nice big fat chunky looking tyres on it. It ain't a bad bike, it's alright. But I can't make a really good valid decision on how good it is because I simply haven't had it long enough and I haven't ridden it enough. And that is what I wanted to do. I want to take it out on a great big long ride, smack it about a bit and use it before I tell you it's going to be good or it ain't. So there you go, Lanny. I've done your YouTube video for you, darling. How's that? But yeah, it's quite nice. Not a bad bike. It's well made, but it's flipping heavy. As I say, 250 watt rear motor, and I've ridden it a couple of times and it does pull quite nicely. You've only got to touch the pedals and it pushes you forward. So there you go. So the bit you might want to know is how much. That is very reasonably priced and that will set you back 799 quid. Which I think is a bargain as long as it lasts. We shall see. I'll leave all the details in the information below for the bikes. I hope you like that little video. Just put it together today. I didn't want to do a whole video on the bike because that's not my cup of tea. It's not my thing. We are going away tomorrow. Again. Thank God. Hopefully it stops raining. I'm just waiting for a shout back off a guy over campsite that I really like the look of. If not, we're just going to go. I'm going to go in the morning, wash the van and sod off. So the next video you see will be somewhere nice and enjoyable, hopefully. Anyway, you take care. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and stay sane if I can stand up straight. And I'll see you on the next one. Catch you all later, eh? Thanks for watching. Bye.